Hello everybody, my name is Jed. We'll get to another MLB 9-Innings-25 video. In today's video, we've got packs, we've got combos, I've got a diamond trainer again to go through today. We've got a couple premium skill change tickets, which we're still in the middle of a drought right now because, once again, I quite literally got all of mine from events this week. I don't know what's going on again, but for some reason we are once again banned from getting them from league mode, apparently. Despite the fact I played like a ton of games this week, I still did not get. I didn't get a single one from league this week. They all came from events because when I collect them, they come up as new in the inbox. It's crazy. So today we are just going to be going through some things. Welcome to the game where, once again, regardless of how often you clear the red dots from things, they still come back, and that annoys me to no extent. Because if you go to my main screen, you'll notice that every single event has a red dot on it, as well as battle mode. Because I can't clear them. They will not let me clear them, despite the fact that I have done everything I need to. The game still has told me that, no, I'm an idiot, and I'm not allowed to clear them, and that triggers me, and I hate that. I don't like that. I hate that. In the other games, in Rivals, when that happens, I'm just like, oh, something new happened. Nope. You're just, time to go kick rocks. Let's clear up a couple of these. I didn't do this before the video. I just remembered to do this right now. I still have 30 minutes to go until team selected packs. So we're not going to be getting rid of any of our premium player packs today. We'll get another gold trainer, even though we're not really even using them anymore. That will clear up a couple packs. That's a free diamond right there. All right, let's see what we have in the video for today. So let's start with the premium player packs. Still hoping today is that finally that mythical day, the day that we finally get that legend out of the premium player pack, but we continue. If we just sat here every day and we held our breath for that, it would not be a fun time. But the home run derby went basically as I thought it would. It was just, Cal Raleigh won, obviously. I mean, I thought it was a weak field. I completely forgot about O'Neal Cruz, who put on a heck of a show, but unfortunately he just ran out of steam at the end. Cal moved on basically by the smallest of inches. That was basically like the biggest thing. And then Jazz Chisholm, who I thought should have been there in the beginning, just hit 3 home runs. Everyone made fun of him. There was a lot of people who made fun of him. They're like, oh, they didn't have the short porch there, which makes sense. It's a funny joke, but it was clear that after the first couple of swings, he wasn't really trying that hard. He was just there kind of for the vibes. But I still wish that somebody else would have competed there for that spot instead of just having somebody just show up there just for the vibes. I mean, it was pretty cool. I know, I think his uncle was pitching to him, and it was, a really cool moment, but still, I mean, I'm there for the vibes, don't get me wrong, but it just kind of, I'm sure that somebody else wanted to do the home run derby and probably got snubbed because of it, but I'm neither here nor there. Good for him. I'm glad he got the chance to compete, but I'm still kind of torn, I love the story, but at the same time, I'm just kind of it opened up a lot of ridicule, I thought. So, I don't know. Just felt kind of weird. Either way, it was a fun little weekend. It was the very first swing-off we ever saw. I mean, that was pretty cool. I mean, I thought that the AL fought back a lot harder than I really gave them credit. I didn't think it was really going to be that close of a game. I thought the NL roster was exceptionally stacked. And, it was pretty cool. The whole thing was really interesting. The idea of the swing-off, which was a thing a couple of years ago, and then the whole controversy of the why don't you use your best players. Well, we found out the answer to those questions. I think by now it's pretty clear that the rosters for who would be in the swing-off were kind of decided a couple days earlier. And obviously, I don't think a lot of thought was really put into it because they didn't really take it very seriously. And I think that what the managers needed to do was they needed to figure out who would be the reserves that would come in later, who would still be in the game, because someone told me that the players had already showered at that point, and putting them back in the game would be kind of silly, especially for a game that doesn't really matter. It's not like we're really playing for anything here. We're just kind of playing for the spectacle of all of this, basically. But Schwarber with an all-time nails performance, and it was a lot of fun. Don't get me wrong, I thought it was a lot of fun to watch the players just basically take, old school style home run derby. I think we should maybe go back to that for a future home run derby, where it's it's not time limited, and you're just basically wailing on pitches. Maybe there's a reason, I don't really know, but it just, I kind of miss that format nowadays. It just kind of feels to me kind of a little too rushed at this point. You're basically swinging as hard as you can for 3 minutes, basically. I don't know. It's not up to me, I don't get a vote, but that home run swing off was kind of like the the old school home run derby format, basically, for only 3 swings, but it was a lot of fun to watch, and it really kind of made me miss for it, like the old days when you had Chris Berman going back, 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 like those days. Like, I kind of miss that, a little bit. Maybe I'm a boomer, I don't know, but, I got my way this year with the All-Star jerseys at least, so I'm kind of happy they went back to the old All-Star jerseys, the one where you had your team instead of it just being like a gross uniform. I really enjoyed that. Now that really made me happy. Honestly, I was very happy to see that. It's just like I feel like we've been missing that for such a long time. That's yet another boomer take of mine, I guess. That well. Oh boy! So when you have the trade deadline to look forward to, I already heard a couple of rumors that the Yankees are currently floating a trade package to the Diamondbacks for. Who was it? It was I thought it was like Keller and somebody else and Suarez basically, and it didn't include Spencer Jones, which I thought was incredible. Didn't include Jones, didn't include Lombard, but it did include Cam Schlittler, who was somebody that is right now, I believe, our second ranked prospect right now according to the rankings. But you gotta take that with a grain of salt. Like our number 2 prospect is not even like a top 100 prospect basically. He's a guy with a lot of upside with a huge arm, but we don't know really what he is yet. We're still, he's just a real tall, lanky dude who he throws ball hard. So we'll see. He's been doing really well in the minors, but, the minors are the minors. It's not the majors, so he's obviously going to have some time to develop here if he stays in our system. Now, the weird thing is that he just went on... He missed a start because of an injury. But the even weirder thing is the fact that he supposedly missed the start because of an injury, but, he's okay, and now he's being dangled in a trade. So it makes me wonder if he wasn't really injured, if they were just kind of keeping him out because of the trade talks, because maybe the trade was that close that they wanted to make him skip the start after the All-Star game. I don't know, but, it would not be surprising to me if they did that, because they've done this in the past. You see teams do this in the past. When someone's really close to being put into a trade, you see them get taken out of the minor league game because you don't want to take any risks, obviously. So maybe they decided to hold him back because of that. I'm not really too sure. But it's very weird that he had an injury to miss a start. And then now we just kind of wake up and it's like, oh, I'm okay now. I'm good. But, it's just kind of one of those deep state situations which happens and you're just kind of like, that's really weird. Is that what happened? We don't know. And we'll never know. But he is definitely being dangled right now. I do personally think the Diamondbacks can definitely get a lot better than that. A better return, in my opinion. I know they're looking for young starting pitching, and Schlittler fits that bill very well, in my opinion. Maybe the Yankees considering moving Luis Gil. I really don't know. He's coming back from injury right now, so maybe they wouldn't want him. I don't know. He's definitely a lot more finished product than Cam is. And... There was 4 other prospects, but Schlittler was definitely in the trade talks. So I don't know who else would be in those discussions. Really, I would imagine there's some other pitchers in the minors that we have that they're potentially interested in. But I'm not really too sure. But the fact that you're going to be potentially trading for Eugenio Suarez as well as a frontline starting pitching piece from Diamondbacks, and you're not even giving up either the 2 big prize pieces that our fans were kind of really afraid of being traded, like Lombard and Spencer Jones, who is right now tearing up AAA, but who knows how long that's really going to last for. I mean, who knows? He just hit his 10th home run in 16 games down in AAA, which is ridiculous. It's just stupid pace, but how long is that really going to last? He's got gaudy strikeout numbers. He needs to learn how to take a pitch and make contact a little better, in my opinion. But I've also heard of a lot of other people that are potentially being moved. I thought that even before the All-Star break even happened, we heard that Byron Buxton was going to potentially be moved. So, I don't think that we would trade for him, but obviously someone like I think the Mets could definitely use a center fielder. There's a lot of teams that could use a center fielder. We saw David Roberts didn't get signed last night for essentially $16 million prorated. So he basically signed for $5 million for the rest of the season. You could tell. I don't know. I thought he was already on a team at this point. I saw the news drop and I'm like, he signed for $5 million. What do you mean he signed for $5 million? I thought that he was already on a team. I thought he got traded. But no, he apparently was never signed. I thought he was on a team for sure. Like if you held the gun to my head, I probably would have told you like that David Robinson is on some baseball team right now. Well, now he is, but before this, he had like an okay year last year. I know he's getting up there in age, but he had I think like a 3 ERA last year. So I'm not really too sure. I thought he played okay. I'm surprised that he didn't get a contract. Maybe he decided to purposely hold out, and it worked out for him. It worked out huge for him because the RP market right now is looking absolutely disgusting. It looks like people are going to be tripping over each other for any kind of relief help at the deadline. Nice Diamond Prime. That's a pretty sick picture, I'm not going to lie. I like to complain on this channel a lot about Prime pictures. That's a pretty sick Prime picture. That's a pretty cool Prime picture right there. Oh, man. Scott Barlow, you got yourself a heck of a Prime, my dude. Gleyber Torres. Another All-Star player pack because now we're just drowning in All-Star players. Reminds me of the people who used to run like All-Star teams. Ooh, John Soto. That's a nice pull. And then finally our signature player pack. So let's see. Once again, it's been a long time since we've seen a Yankee player out of these packs. I don't think that's going to be a Yankee. It can't be Kyle Hendricks. I don't think it's Jameson Taillon. Is it going to be like Merriweather or something? Oh, Mark Leiter Jr. Really? He has that high of a velo? I didn't think Mark Leiter Jr. had that high of a velo. I guess he did strike out a lot of people. 2-7. Oh, my lord. That's current Yankee Mark Leiter Jr. that everyone wants to, draw and quarter him because he keeps giving up leads. Anyway, so let's go combine a couple people real quickly, and then we'll get onto the meat and potatoes of the video, the things that you guys want to see, which is me pull another diamond trainer that I can't use, even though last week was actually one I could use, but I feel like I'm going to get another pitcher one out of this week, and I'm going to be very sad because I desperately need to get a batting diamond trainer, please. I am begging you. Seriously, like, I don't know why I can't get these diamond batter trainers. It's just, like, my team just says no. I mean, I'm very happy to have the pitcher ones, but at this point, I'm dying to have, like, more things for my batters at this point. Like, please, I'm begging you. I need something for somebody in the bottom of my lineup. They're just so weak right now. I need to increase their stats a little bit here. I wanted to do 4 golds, but that's stupid me doing it. I can't count. That's always a problem with me and counting. Carlos Estevez. Gotta be careful not to use the wrong Juan Soto. Because I really don't want to get rid of the All-Star card by accident. Because I'm gonna be mad at myself if I do that. Come on, bottom center. Oh, Arson Judge 19. Great card. Unfortunately, not a diamond. Oh, no. I almost did it. I almost did it. You guys saw that. Getting dupes on dupes on dupes here. That's like my third Judge I've seen, and I've seen 3 Juan Sotos. It's going crazy, man. The dupes are rolling in right now. Oh boy. Okay, so let's go lock that Barlow and the Mark Leiter, so that way I don't get rid of them by accident. Alrighty then. Let's go do our weekly disappointment. 6 PSETs going into the bin today. 6 PSETs to go for the 3-3 set on my Gerrit Cole. The thing we've been doing for basically forever at this point, and we're going to keep doing it until we, I guess, get bored or until the game gets taken down, I guess, because we'll be doing this for the rest of our lives at this point. Although I got to be careful not to go too far because how much was my... Oh, my mileage is still pretty good right now. I wanted to make sure that I didn't go over the mileage because I'm going to need to purchase the season pass pretty soon to get all of the extra rewards. So I wanted to make sure that I wasn't going to accidentally, like, restart the counter. Let's get to next week or the week after. I'll have to buy the $50, the mileage pass, this thing. Again. We're almost there. I guess 2 legendary skill change tickets would be huge value in my opinion. Probably one of the only things in this game I'll actually buy at this point. Super good value in my opinion. One of the only things that I'm actually... That's my big value bet right there. Oh, gross. I love it. Can you give me like a diamond out of like that thing? That'd be pretty nice. Okay. So, Super desperate for batter one, just not elite fielding, please. I'm begging you, just not elite fielding. I would really love to see home run hitter. I'd love to see that. Power hitter would be pretty nice. I'd even take line drive machine. I'd even take like taper setter masterclass as well. Like I'd be cool with any of those. Really don't need another starting pitcher one. I'm pretty full on starting pitchers, although I would never say no to another overwhelming pressure at any position, basically. So here we go. Ooh, unfortunately, I don't believe. Is this the one I don't believe in? Decreases batter swing. That one actually is not the one I don't believe in. It's not the one I don't believe in, right? What's the one I don't believe in? What do we call those ones? Is it the? It's batting eye, right? No. What? Yeah, I think that's one I don't believe works. There's one of the ones. Yeah, I think it's batting eye. I tried it on my. Oh, it's hitting expert. Hitting expert's the one I don't believe in. Okay, so batting eye might actually be pretty good. So that actually might be something we can run with. Like all of my batters need diamond trainers at this point. It's really bad. We're running all golds on everybody basically at this point, because we just can't pull diamonds on any of these people. Power hitter on Ricky Henderson obviously, and gold on him. Diamond on him. I think DD has a diamond. No, he does not. Who has my table setter masterclass? It's not Gary. Yeah, no, Gary's not it. So I'll have to take a look at who I can throw this onto. First baseman option. Isn't my Tino Martinez also have a first base option diamond trainer? He does. Maybe that might be something we can use the trainer reset position on, potentially. Because I would like to use it on somebody else. Decrease batter swing and miss chance by 20%. It's pretty legit, honestly, in my opinion. So, I don't know. It sounds pretty good to me. But anyway, that's actually a bonus for us. I don't think really, now that I think about it, the position option is not really that good anyway. I'm basically missing out on like 1% of everything. So, I mean, like, if I look at it again, it's like I'm missing out on 1.3% line drive percent chance, and I'm missing out on decreasing my ground ball chance by 1.4%. It's a really, really weak position option anyway. So I think that we could definitely use a position option on him. I don't know. Like you guys, if you guys know anything about batting eye, if you guys think it's any useful, I would love to know in the comments. But it sounds pretty good to me, in my opinion. Obviously, it's not increasing my home run percent unless I actually get a good position option. But I have 2 shots at it. So anyway, let me know in the comment section if you guys think I should run it, if I should use the diamond position trainer resets on him. Anyway, with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. Good luck with your packs, your pulls, your combos, and hopefully you guys are having as good luck pulling diamond trainers as I am right now. I know it'll probably be like a 2 or 3 month period now until I find another one. But for now, life is looking pretty good. So anyway, good luck. See you guys later, and peace.